inside. Bynum was there, started to help out, got him going there.
Curry's to Tolliver. Curry from the baseline.
Numbers, Monk hits a trailer. Saw him too late.
And Steph will shoot a three.
Okay, who's open? Who's open? I think I'll spin around. Nobody there. Okay. Everyone leaves him.
Away. Steph Curry from deep. Bottoms the three. Monte with 10 assists. Curry's got 17. Curry all the way through the defense. The bench and right into the bucket.
Almost a hesitation on that dribble.
Steph a little show and go off the glass. Joe Brown the ball. He pulled it back and hit the big shot. Curry three. He got it. And here they come again. But the timing of that one, Curry in response answers with a three of his own.
Got caught underneath the screen.
Place, and the Warriors have hung with LA all night. Steph down the lane, and he'll flip it up.
He was a high pick, a lottery pick by this Golden State team.
Good shooting, and there's Steph Curry. You can see that ability to pull up and knock in the instances of lost focus in games like this.
This is Curry with the switch in the knee on him. And Steph Curry hits again.
This game, his numbers have really picked up.
Yeah, significantly. A couple years ago, he went
high now for Flalo and Billups in that backcourt.
Curry with that silky stroke.
And this time you're going to see him cross it back over, rejects the screen, pulls back, and knocks down that long range.
Curry draws two. Still at Steph Curry.
At the NBA Finals 1 year.
Oh, how far out was that, Coach?
That was back in Charlotte, North Carolina there.
Benet picks up his fourth.
He's got that same, what they call one-piece shot that his dad had. Carmelo Anthony right now, he has such a...
Oh, what a pass by Curry. A look. There's Steph Curry.
Smith and Ty Lawson, you think you have the ability to change the game? Look at this move by Steph Curry.
How fun is he?
Nope. Chris Anderson guys in the NBA, and Steph his senior year had to move to the point guard position.
The left hand into the Birdman.
Have much perimeter shooting from super distance. Steph Curry hits a three. Steph a quick three, and he rattles home.
Language on that. His follow through. Nice kick out. Nice kick out.
And Curry's three is right there.
Right now communicating. Nice movement again.
Curry three. He's got the one.
Boy, they are moving the ball.
Curry again. Another one. 5 threes in the first quarter. Those guys shoot. Don't foul them. Curry down the lane. And finishing pass came in. Who's the rookie of the year again?
It's a quick pull-up, isn't it?
Curry's got 21. That one ricocheted off the back of Kamin's head. Steph Curry with a reverse.
Moving the ball, he's been scoring. How about Morrow?
Morrow with the takeaway. Curry three. Yeah! 6 threes for Curry. Steph again.
He makes it look pretty easy. Find Morrow again.
Curry three. Oh no! Curry with a career high 4 and 7 threes. He says, why not? I got a 34-point night.
2, Curry. Good ball movement.
Curry ripples the triple right there. Left corner.
He was throwing to a spot.
Steph Curry reversing and finishing.
Stephen Curry. His man trails, comes up and under the delayed pass.
Curry dropping in the rainbow jumper.
Starting to become a scorer, isn't he?
But Boston pounded it inside as Curry with a high floater off the window. Steph Curry from deep, and that one right on. Able to finish there. Shot clock's off. Curry drops in a three. The game as the whole Nugget squad was. Steph Curry just tooled. It's right there. Put a Philadelphia. The end of the next long road trip as Steph Curry hits a three. Used the Beadridge screen. And a jumper right through.
He's always on balance. You're going to like this kid because this is the big man and knocks it down.
Curry rainbows in the jumper. Off his foot. Got it to Curry. Mid-range shot. Good!
That's what his mother said to do. since she doesn't hit the rim.
Curry pushes one up there. Morrow. Curry's the trailer. Bang! Curry in the sideline. Gets daylight and ties the game. Curry's open. Yes, indeed! Golden State leads by 3. As you talk about all the time, Jim, throwing the ball ahead.
Yep, find the open man and don't be afraid to take the shot. Okay. Beautiful pass inside. What a delivery from Stephen Curry right off the dribble. And his eyes up and everything's ready.
Curry jumper and answers right back. Curry again and dropping in 3. So Steph Curry with a couple jumpers. And a beautiful floating shot. Curry for 3. And he answers right back.
His second of the game.
Blazers have started 1 of 10. Look at the finish right down the lane.
Shot that time by Aldridge, just a fading jump shot. He's now 0 4.
Curry on the fly.
He does have 9 points, but he's taken 11 shots.
5-second difference. Game clock and shot clock. Curry for 2.
Stay healthy and perform as well as they can.
All right, Saints, thank you. Here is Curry for 3 out there at Morrow and Tolliver.
And you're small,
Yeah.
so now you got a problem.
So you stick to your knitting.
You got to stick to your bit.
Curry with a 3.
Steph Curry, wing jumper right through. Excels at it, likes it. That's Stephen Curry, what a drive in the lane to finish. Behind the back, little finger roll. Dropping it in and perfectly. Curry from the corner, and he bottoms a 3. Here come the Warriors again in motion.
Nice setup. That is a beautiful setup from Ellis.
Stephen Curry. Steph Curry wing jumper, and he's out of the game's first possession. Curry had to arc it well over Thompson and still made it.
Has to go 6'9".
Curry from the elbow. This may be a game for Steph. Curry from deep, and he got it! Point game again. Steph Curry answers back. Monte with a little post up. He knows the Flalo's got 4. Steph Curry, the 3 out of the corner. And Curry from the baseline.
How about that ball movement?
Curry from the baseline.
Love that's touch.
Winters there. Curry for 3. He got it!
That's why you keep shooting.
Overtime.
Step out for a 3, right in.
And he got it! Jim Barnett calling it on the release.
Now there's Curry. You've seen a lot of the planet. Curry the other way. Well, Stephen Curry finding an early groove. And Curry opens up 3 for 3. That is it. Curry change of pace dribble and the teardrop. Curry for 3. They have been heartbreakers. Curry with a double clutch when he let it go against the Warriors has forced them to defend. And 11 and came into tonight's play 3rd in the league in shot blocking. Curry straightaway 3. He has been on fire tonight.
But Jazz can get on amazing runs, and Steph Curry dropping in that wing jumper.
His man on the right.
They had held on to Curry and still make that shot.
Bonnie Williams gave the ball. That's the quick release. Curry's not aiming it, thinking about it.
And Steph Curry drops in the jumper. Curry.
Better than the dunk he made himself.
Steph Curry all the way to the rim. How about
Parker reached on it, reached again.
Steph Curry put it in and draws the foul. Stephen Curry. Hates.
There, missed it. Goes again for it. You see, that's what a player does. He makes his offensive move dictated upon what the defender does.
Steph Curry over Shaq and made it anyway.
Shaq came out. Shaq has found his legs in the second half.
Steph Curry had 41 last night, 33 tonight. Steph Curry over LeBron James, hits the jumper. So Steph's got 16th. Steph Curry from deep, and he hit it over LeBron. Steph Curry Rimming that out. Tolliver just batting it back. Steph Curry three is good.
He's got a lot of Davidson fans here tonight.
Oh, Steph with a heat check, and he's hot. Curry gets Horford backing up. The ball slipped out of his hands. He made it anyway.
He feels it now.
One
he just takes
Warrior.
Horford. Yeah, he just takes him right back. Step back jumper, bottom of.
Steph Curry bombing a three, right?
Yes.
Curry three.
That's a good sign, unless you know you're going to make it.
That's an early shot.
That's fine.
The Suns will space out the floor. Curry dropping in the jumper for Warriors. Curry. Curry. The high teardrop over Lopez. Curry three. Yes, sir. Warriors.
Without good help. So you've got to make him put it on the floor. Nice soft touch by Steph Curry. Collison's going to continue to put that pressure on Stephen.
Curry bottoming that jumper.
Collison went behind the screen.
Curry a good look at a three, and he got it.
You got to go fast here.
And there's the Steph three. It's good. 5 different players make a three. Curry dropping in the jumper. Been the one bright spot defensively. Roney has been good. And Curry now hits the three.
Well, we've seen runs before. Guard anybody.
Steph a little show and go. And we've seen that more frequently. Steph Curry.
And have some pride. And
Beautiful move by Curry.
And
dropping in a jumper.
that was just less than half a game.
Oh, Steph Curry stops on a dime. Curry, but to dribble that ball and hit the three. He thought about passing it. Said, no, I'll dribble it instead. Leading the way. Steph Curry setting up Devin George for the dunk.
And George had.
But they have the three-point shooting as Curry bangs home another. Last year, he's played 81 games this year.
Yeah, in his third year, he averaged just nearly 11 a game.
Curry crosses over Rudy Fernandez and then will bottom a three. Or is it a deep two? It is a two. And it's a two.
See that? He goes right in the face, and he actually touched him.
Devin George with a steal. Oh, Steph Curry! What a play!
How about dribbling through traffic?
Oh, my goodness. Shooting. Tolliver knocked it away. Throw it ahead again. Curry behind the back, and Ellis will get the freebie. Steph three? Why not?
He's going to stay.
And Curry ties it up.
This is fun. He chooses a three.
And he bangs it home over him.